So if you want to edit faster, you made it to the right place. I'm going to teach you all the tips and secrets on how to edit faster on controller or console, and after you watch this full video, you're going to walk away with much faster edits. So let's get into tip number 1. All right, first and foremost, we're going to hop into our settings and change a few things that you really need to increase your editing speed. Now, if you're on console, make sure you have 120 FPS mode on, and also you're going to have a setting that says motion blur, and you're also going to want that off. But as you can see, I play PC on controller and I use performance mode. But now we're going to go to our game settings and we're going to scroll down until you see disable pre-edit option. The reason why you want this off is because disable pre-edit option can give you a horrible edit delay, and a lot of mouse and keyboard players sometimes don't notice it, but it's super noticeable on controller. So this is a major setting to make sure you have off. Then come down to settings and you're going to want to turn auto confirm edits all the way to both. The reason why I keep mine on edit only is because I have a controller scroll wheel, as you can see right here. But obviously what this setting does is you can just let go of your edit and it instantly confirms it for you. And you should most definitely have this on, but we're going to talk about this a little bit later in the video. And still on the game tab, scroll all the way down and make sure your record replays are off, and turn energy saving mode off if you're on PC. This will help you get a little bit better FPS and definitely lower your input delay to make your edits faster. Now come to the controller options tab and you're going to want to take your right stick dead zone and have this anywhere from 5 to 8%. Having a lower dead zone helps your crosshair placement a lot while editing, and it's definitely worth getting used to even if you do have a bit of controller drift. And also while you're down here, definitely come and turn foot controller off. This will give you more input delay for your system constantly searching for a compatible foot controller. But now we're going to head over to our controller settings and we're going to come to our D-pad and we're going to place switch mode /edit somewhere on our D-pad. And what this does is it allows us to edit with our D-pad, but we don't use that. I use paddles on the back of my controller to edit. And obviously it'd be way too hard to press my D-pad to actually edit. So the reason why I have A as edit, which is a paddle on the back of my controller, and switch mode /edit on is to simply get rid of a horrible edit delay on controller. Right when you turn this on, you will notice a huge difference in your editing speed and the delay in between each edit. And now this brings us into tip number 2. But before we continue, I wanted to tell you about today's sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is an online military vehicle combat game, which is completely free to play on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And War Thunder is very realistic because you can play different ground, air, and naval battles all within inside the game. And you can play with more than 2,000 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships in combined arms PvP battles. And every vehicle has incredible attention to detail all the way down to the individual components, making War Thunder a highly immersive combat experience. You can play with vehicles as old as 100 years ago, starting in the 1920s to present day. But the best part is there's an awesome in-depth customization feature for all vehicles. You can apply hundreds of different camouflages, place historical markings on your machines, as well as 3D decorators, including bushes and equipment. And War Thunder also offers incredible graphics, and you can also play at 4K. And my personal favorite thing about War Thunder is being able to play with tons of different types of military machines from any time over the past 100 years. And I think it's really cool being able to play with Soviet era military machines and be able to take it all the way back to even before World War II. So go to the description or the pinned comments and come check out War Thunder for free on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation. And all new War Thunder players and players that haven't played in 6 months get a huge bonus pack when using my link in the description. This pack includes multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, an exclusive 3D decorator for your vehicles, and much more. But it's only available for a limited time. So make sure you don't miss out and check out War Thunder today. But now let's go ahead and continue on with the video. As I said earlier, you want to make sure you have confirm edit on release on. But the only reason I actually keep confirm edit on release on is to use it as a failsafe if I don't confirm my edits. Now, as you can see, my confirm bind is my left bumper, and I always use LB to confirm all of my single tile edits, but I don't confirm my drag edits. And the reason why I confirm my single tile edits is because it's much faster than using confirm on release. So here's a side-by-side of me confirming my edits and not confirming my edits. I do still have confirm on release on, but as you can see, using left bumper to confirm my edits is much faster than not confirming them. But if I accidentally misclick or I don't accidentally press my confirm bind, confirm on release will still get the edit to go through, and it won't mess up my momentum while building or a double edit if I'm trying to eliminate an opponent. And of course, like I mentioned before, I have a controller scroll wheel, and this obviously instantly resets my edits. So instead of pressing edit, reset, then confirm, all I have to do is press edit and reset once. but I only keep mine on edit because I use my controller scroll wheel. Now moving on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be practicing your crosshair placement. And what better way to do that other than slow mode? But I obviously use this map just to free build because it has 0 delay, but I also use the slow mode that I added into this map. So come over here and turn on half speed. Quarter speed's a bit too slow, and 0.75 you can move it up if you need. And this is what I usually warm up with my crosshair placement for. And this makes it really easy to get super close and super precise crosshair placement, and being able to practice that is super important as well. And ever since I started practicing with slow-mo for 15 minutes a day, my quad edits have gotten extremely consistent. And of course, that's a direct result of having good and consistent crosshair placement. And slow mode is amazing for practicing your crosshair placement, but if you want to increase your editing speed, you can also turn on 125% speed. And this is great for practicing your double edit speed just like this, or for trying to get more consistent for more complicated builds. And next, let's talk about tip number 5. I want to talk about sensitivity. And having a well-balanced controller sensitivity is key for getting good crosshair placement. And this is what I recommend to everybody. I recommend 2.0, 2.0, 40%, 40%. This is a great baseline sensitivity, and everybody plays differently. So what I want you to do from here is go into the edit course and test the sensitivity and see how you like it and see how it feels for you. If you feel like it's too slow, turn down your build and edit mode by 1. You want to make sure you keep your build and edit mode sensitivity the exact same. This helps a lot with consistency and building that muscle memory to be able to edit faster and have better crosshair placement. And another really important side note that a lot of controller players miss is if you edit with your pickaxe out like I do, your look horizontal and vertical speeds play a huge role. And the reason why I edit with my pickaxe out and recommend it to everybody is because being able to put your builds away and pull them out quickly is extremely important for whenever you're fighting an opponent in game. For example, if there's somebody in this box and I was going to go ahead and pickaxe their roof like this, and they keep holding, and I think that they're going to double out, I can go and I can quickly piece control them like this and have my shotgun out at the ready extremely fast compared to other controller players. Being able to put your builds away and pull them out fast is also extremely important for in-game fights too. And that's why I recommend you edit with your pickaxe out, or at least try to learn. But if you're just going for style points, or you don't feel like editing with your pickaxe out, using just your build mode is fine too. Now moving right into tip number 6. And this is arguably the most important tip of the whole entire video. We're going to go into our settings and we're going to make sure you have good solid controller binds. Now whether if you play with a regular standard controller just like this, or if you use a semi-pro controller like this with maybe 2 paddles on the back, or if you play with a mini controller and you play claw. And I play with 4 paddles on the back, so I never have to take my finger off my right stick at all. And if you have paddles, I recommend you at least use one of those for edit and the other one for build mode. But if you just play standard, I recommend that your edit be on your down left stick, and same thing goes for claw. And if you would have copied my controller binds for 4 paddles, here they are. My A is my edit, my X is my switch mode, my B is my pickaxe, and my Y is my reload/interact. But no matter the playstyle, don't be taking your finger off the stick to edit. But guys, those are all the tips I have to you. But before you go, don't forget to check out War Thunder down in the description or in the pinned comment. And you guys definitely don't want to be missing out on all they have to offer, especially the limited time bonus that you get by clicking my link. And another huge thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. And also guys, if you're seeing this and you watch the full video, go into the comments and comment controller players on top. I want to see who the real ones are and who actually watches my full videos. And guys, if you found this video helpful, you're definitely going to want to check out this one right here. So go ahead and click it and I'll see you in there. Thanks again for watching to the very end. Much love. Peace.